Matty coming at you with another Planet Coaster Park Spotlight. Thank you for joining me, welcome to the video. And welcome to the Crooked Canyon, created by Mr Snelders. So this is the second park by Mr Snelders that I have showcased on the channel. The first of which was Buccaneer Bay, which was an incredible park. We did that a couple of months ago, so I'll make sure to leave a link down below so you can go and watch that should you wish to. But this is a PlayStation 4 park, so will be available to everybody. And without further ado, let's have a look at this park on the workshop, shall we? So a nice short description, it just says Western Park with multiple themed areas, coasters and dark rides. So let's hop into this park. So here we are at the park entrance. So we've got this big Western Park, which is not a very common theme to do actually. I believe this will only be the third Western Park of this genre that I've actually spotlighted on the channel. The other ones being Planco Frontierland by NH99 and then Western Park, which was created by DJ Axel. So a bit of a nice change of scenery to come and spotlight a park like this. Now I've just had a look and the percentage is 85%. So I'm not 100% sure if this is actually a PS4 or PS5, so I'm not sure on that one. So I don't know. But anyway, we come down to the entranceway. I like this entrance building here and how you've got the train that goes over the top as well. That's a nice little touch. I like that. So we have the Crooked Canyon. Some tickets on either side. We've got a staff room just there. Right, we're not going to go that way. We're going to go straight on. We come out to this plaza here, which is really nice actually. I really like that. Just come and stand and look over the water features. So instantly, the second you come into the park, we've got water, so instantly I'm happy. Mr Snelders knows that I like water, so clearly he's just put lots of water in just to appease me. So, much appreciated. Some nice decoration around here as well, just using them mine trains as well. And as we come around here, we've got a coaster straight away. The second we come into the park, straight onto a ride. Not going to argue with that. So we'll walk down this queue path, just past the boat. I like how you can just stand here and watch the boat just as it goes past. That's cool. Not the goat, like the spotlight that I did for Insomniac YouTube the other day. They're definitely boats, not goats. So we come into the station. So not too heavily themed, just quite simple basic theming, but I believe with the nature of this park it didn't require anything just too overly themed, to be honest. You can just see over the other side, things like that. And we've got one of these mine trains that kind of like flips over, which is quite an uncommon ride to go on, certainly in these parks. So let's have a look at the stats. So we've got Gold Rush. Stats not green across the board, but quite tricky to get these ones green across the board. G-force is maybe slightly high, not too bad, but we'll go with it. And without further ado, let's go for a ride. Enjoy, everyone. What a brilliant first ride that was. That was so smooth all the way around. Great use of triggers around again, the same as you did in Buccaneer Bay. Kept up a really good speed. There was a couple of little tiny clipping issues with the terrain just as we went round. It went through the terrain a little bit. I think the only other thing I would say besides that is as it comes up to the station, you've got the lift hill here, which kind of brought it to a very quick stop. Now, I wonder if that would have actually made the climb without the lift hill, or if not, maybe just reduce it. Just one, maybe two, just so the lift hill catches it just at the very top. Because the way it came through, it was coming up with quite a good momentum, but then almost seemed to slow back down again to come up the lift hill. But besides that, I'm kind of like just semi-hanging around here, just in the hope that one comes so I can actually show what I mean. Now, I know for a fact that if I speed this up, it's going to happen way too quickly. Go on, let's risk it. Come on. Oh, I missed it. But you kind of get the sense of what I mean, hopefully. that was way too fast. But do you know what? I'm determined to catch it now. Right, let's wait for one to come. Right, let's speed it up again. Stop! Right, paused. Right, let's put it back to normal speed again. Right, so it's coming through with quite a lot of momentum at the moment. It's got quite a lot of speed. Maybe it wasn't. I would be tempted to just reduce the lift hill by one. Have that little bit there as normal track, and then maybe just start the lift hill here, maybe. I don't know. I'm no expert. Do what you want, I don't know. It's your park. Right, let's hop out the exit, shall we? So, we come down the exit here, so we've just got some shops to our right here. Now, what I love about Mr Snelders Park is, or parks, should I say, is the way that you decorate your flat rides. This is something that you did in Buccaneer Bay, and I love the structures that you build around them. You don't just place these flat rides down, you build these great big massive structures all the way around them as well. I mean, if we just have a zoom out there, I really like that, how you've decorated that. I think that looks absolutely fantastic. And again with the flooring as well, the way that you've managed to do it there as well. Yeah, really great job with that. So we'll carry on walking around. So again, we've just got more decorations, we've just got more mine trains and things like that. What's down this hole down here? Oh, nothing. It's just a hole. Okay. Probably shouldn't have looked there. So we've got the big wheel just here as we come round. So we'll carry on walking down, shall we? I mean, as you walk down this path, you can just look at the log flume that goes off all the way around you as well. Some really nice sight lines in this park. Oh, this big building right in front of us. I really like your theming around here. Now, we won't go straight on. What we're going to do is we're going to go left and we're going to come down here. This is an awesome sight line, especially with all this water effects that you've got right in front of you as well. What have we got down here? So we've got another staff room, got some more shops. Right, I feel that this is zoom out time again. Alright, let's have a quick zoom out just so we can get our bearings. So we don't want to go over that bridge. Matty, where are you going? Right, so we don't want to go over that bridge yet. So what we'll do is we'll come down this way. Okay. Right. So there's quite a few different directions you can go in this park. So I'm just being a bit mindful that I don't lose myself as I go. So once again, another great themed flat ride once again. And all the water effects that are coming through the pipes as well. You've got this big waterfall that comes right next to it as well. My only problem with this flat ride is the fact that you can't remove that scissor thing there. So it's quite a difficult ride to theme because it looks like it should be in a travelling fun fair or something like that. It's quite a difficult ride to theme purely because of that one little bit. Just the option to remove them lights and the scissor would be much appreciated. So Frontier, take note please. Because of course Frontier watch all of my spotlights, clearly. This little tiny YouTuber over here with like not even 400 subs. Of course, Frontier watch all my spotlights and take notes. Yep, Matty says that we should do that for Planet Coaster 2. So, right, so we come down here and we've got this queue path now. I assume this must be for the log flume. Love how the log flume comes all the way around here as well. Right, and let's hop into the log flume. So we don't need to look at stats for this because it's a log flume and it doesn't matter. So once again, a nice little theme station. And let's go for a ride on this. So as per normal, with this being a log flume, we'll just have a good old talk as we go around. So straight away first into this first climb. Some really nice sight lines from this log flume as well. Got interaction with the other coaster that's just to our right as well. Is that a waterfall I see there? Oh, it's a little tiny waterfall. Oh, unfortunately we're not going to see the coaster go past us at the same time. That's a bit unfortunate, but never mind. So we come through this cave. Well, like this, as you come up here, how you've made all that. Oh, I was expecting it to go back up into the station then. Not gonna lie, it just goes around a little bit further than I expected. We've just got the boat just to our left. And here we come back round to the station. So yeah, really nice little log flume that. Not too long either. Yeah, great job with that. The only thing I would say with this log flume is what I have noticed is where you have put the exit. So because the exit is all the way down here, it's making the queue take a long time, because obviously these people are just stood here waiting, but they're waiting for them people to actually get out of the exit path before they will even get on, and it's causing this backlog. Backlog, no pun intended. It's causing this backlog of guests on the actual ride itself, and obviously making your queue go longer. So I think what you need to do is just put the exit path here, so they can just get off the ride a little bit quicker, just to keep your guest flow just moving that little bit quicker. But other than that, yeah, great job, really nicely done. So we've got more decoration here. I love how you can see this coaster that goes off all the way around us as well. That looks cool. So again, more shops. And once again, just another amazing themed flat ride, using triggers again as well. So like your flat ride in Buccaneer Bay, As the flat ride is going around, you've got triggers going on as well. Great building structure as well, going around it. And from what I can see, that's only using 2 pieces. Just a wooden beam and then just that roof. But then that kind of just copied it all the way around. That's a really good effect. Looks amazing. And I love these floors that you do as well, these circular floors. There's a little bit of clipping with it, but it is quite tricky to do it. It's really difficult to do it without that kind of like graphical glitch. Well, we've got this shop building here. Great structure. This big circular building just going all the way around with like your various food, drinks, your cash machine as well. You've got a staff room back there. What is this? Is this the exit for a ride? Oh, we've got another flat ride there as well. How did I miss that? How did I actually miss that? A great big flat ride just inside. I assume the entrance must be, if we carry on coming around, it must be around there. There is the exit for it. We've got this awesome looking coaster just to our left as well. Oh, that inversion there. That inversion looks ace. Yeah, that looks like a good coaster. We'll get on that in a second. I like how it goes around the train as well. So we'll carry on down. Really great use of foliage and water features around here as well. There's so much to look at. So there's the exit. Oh, that. I thought this was for the coaster, but it's not. This is for the train station. So where... Oh, I see what you've done. You've actually put the train station and the coaster in the same building. Oh, that is fantastic. Oh, I love that. So as you just sat on the train, you can just look left and just have a look at the coaster as well. That's amazing. Now, I know obviously they can't actually really get off the train necessarily, but I would have maybe just been tempted to just put a little tiny fence just going down. Just down there, just for that like realism, just that safety. Even though the guests can't necessarily jump off the train and get straight onto the track, I think it maybe just would have looked a little bit more safe as well. But I love the idea. I think that's a fantastic idea. So we have the bustling bio. Oh, this looks amazing. This actually looks a little bit like Buccaneer Bay. You had kind of like a similar kind of sightline in Buccaneer Bay as well. And what is this? Is this the... What is this? Is this the exit for the ride? That's the exit for the... Hang on. So where was the entrance for the ride then? Have I completely missed the entrance? I have. How did I miss that? Oh, we've got the Armadillo. Smooth on the inside, crunchy on the outside. That's an old UK joke. If anyone is unfamiliar. It was an advert for, I think it was Dime Bars. If anyone knows what Dime Bars are. And it was like, Armadillos! Smooth on the inside, crunchy on the outside. Yeah. UK adverts for you. Yeah, so I just assumed that that was the queue line for that. So I didn't realise that it was a different queue line for the coaster. So, right. I'm glad I checked that. I would have been walking around thinking, how the hell did I get on that? So, there we go. We'll come up this queue path then. Nice sight lines off the queue path as well. Lots of things to have a look around at. Oh, I like how you can see the log flume just on the other side of the station as well. So, right, what have we got here then? So, we've got the Armadillo. So, again, not green across the board. Doesn't matter. G-force is really nice. Max speed 50 mile an hour. Airtime count 1. So, without further ado, let's go for a ride on this. that was absolutely brilliant. That was my favourite ride of the park so far. I really enjoyed that. Do you know what is jumping out at me in this park? If we just have a quick zoom out a second. This is quite a big park. You could not classify this as a mini park or anything like that. I wouldn't quite say a mega park, but it's not small. But when you're on the rides, it feels like a small park. The way that you've got all the rides interacting with each other, like every ride that you go on, there's loads to see as you're going around. There's lots of ride interactions between everything. The rides all feel quite compact, even though they're not necessarily that compact. I mean, that's not got a small footprint. Not really. It's quite a big footprint. But because of the way that you've done it and the way that it kind of comes back on itself and loops on itself and the way that it interacts with the other rides, it almost gives this illusion that it's quite a small footprint. And it's a very clever park. I feel like I'm in a mini park. It's a very good illusion what you've created. As you come around, there's just stuff to see everywhere. I'm pretty sure I've just said that. I think I'm just repeating myself. But I hope that other people kind of like get what I mean with that. As for the ride itself, yeah, fantastic. As I said, my favourite ride of the park so far. I think it was really, really smooth ride. Your rides, the two that we've been on so far, the two coasters, have both been super smooth. I don't think I've got any real feedback for that at all. To be honest, I think that was absolutely brilliant. Really nicely executed, great layout. Yeah, brilliant. Really nice job on that. Thoroughly enjoyed it. So, let's hop out the exit. And down here. So, this brings us back down here. I'm just wanting to make sure that I haven't missed anything, so I'm just coming back on myself a little bit. So, of course, that's the building that we looked at. I've got no idea where the entrance for that ride is. Is it? That must be it there. That's got to be it there. Right, so we come back up here again. So we've got the flat ride just over there. We've got a nice little water feature here. Again, just with your floor art. Once again. I'm not missing the ride, don't worry. I will have a look in a second. So we've got the Battle of New Orleans. Now, I assume that must be the dark ride that you were alluding to in the description. So I'll have a look at that in a second. And we're just going to come over here and we've got Reptile. Oh, gave me an excuse to do a Mortal Kombat impression again. Reptile. One of my favourite characters from Mortal Kombat, actually. Hang on, which way am I going here? Zoom out time. Oh, you've created a maze. You've created a maze. I don't know where I'm going. Right, okay. I'll go up there in a second. So we'll come to Reptile. So, there is the exit. Here is the entrance. Oh, Mr Snelders, you're confusing me. I don't know where I'm going. The worst thing is, oh my god, that comes close. Oh, that comes super close. The worst thing is, I look around these parks. Before I do every single spotlight, I always have a walk around the park, always. Just to try and get a feeling of the park, try and get some kind of general layout in my head so I know which way I'm going. And then there'll be some parks, such as this, that I'll come into, like kind of, right, I think I know where I'm going, and I'll still get lost. So, I'm not going to lie, I feel that this is too close. I know what it is that you're going for. I can see what it is you're going for. But when the guests in the queue can put out their hand and literally smack the people on the head in the ride, I feel that that is somewhat too close. I just want to see it come past here. I'm just kind of like hanging around just to wait and see it come down. Come on. Come on. Let's have one come down, please. I think it's just going there. I just saw it in the background. just there. I mean, this woman here, she could literally just lift out her hand and smack the train. Yeah, that feels a little too close. That would have been a good thumbnail. Oh, I've already got the thumbnail now, but yeah, that would have been a good one. So anyway, we're going to carry on walking down. Just don't lift out your hands, guys. Otherwise, you're going to lose an arm. I love this building, you know. This building is fantastic. It's all custom built as well. Look at all the different pieces that you've used for that as well. Like kind of the way that you put the clock in there as well. Amazing architecture. Really nicely done. So, right, we have reptile. That's the last time I do that, I promise. So, reptile. So, green across the board, very nice. G-forces, maybe slightly on the high side. Just try and keep them under 6 where you can, where possible. 71 miles an hour, 4 inversions, 1 airtime counts, almost 2 seconds of airtime. So, let's go for a ride on this. Once again, you've just absolutely smashed it with that ride. I said that the last ride was my favourite ride of the park so far. I actually now think that that ride is now my favourite ride of the park. Really nicely done. Once again, didn't require any smoothing, kept up a great speed throughout, really nice layout. Once again, interaction with itself, interaction with the train. Yeah, great job with that. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Really nicely done. I like what you've done here. With this little dam here as well. I'd missed that. Yep. I really enjoyed that. So, I now need to try and figure out this maze now. So, we're going to go out the exit path. And we're going to come up here. I'm hoping I don't miss anything in the spotlight. Of course, I'll make sure to have a zoom out to make sure that I don't. So we've got a car ride. What? I didn't even know there was a car ride here. Okay, we'll go with it. We'll go with it. It's quite a fast car ride as well. Shall we go for a ride of it? We never go for a ride on a car ride. Let's go for a ride, shall we? I don't even know what to say to that. It was a bit weird. I'm not gonna lie. It was a bit strange. It felt like a very different park from what we'd been in so far. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure if I like that or not. It just seemed so out of place with the rest of the park. It just, I don't know. It was just so surreal. Yeah, I don't know what to think on that. I don't even know what to say. What I'm thinking. It was just a bit surreal. There was quite a lot of clipping issues as you went around that did need addressing. I'm not sure that the park needs that, if I'm honest. I just don't think it's a ride that is required. You're not short of rides in this park. If you do want to keep it in, then maybe just sort out some of the clipping issues, and please change the music. the music was just so bizarre. It really was. But anyway, we're gonna move on and get back to some kind of normality, I think, after that very strange ride. Okay, what have we got up here? Is this the queue for this flat ride up here? It is indeed. That is the most hidden queue path ever. So you just got this little flat ride up here, completely hidden off the beaten path. It's not getting used at all. Quite quiet up there. I guess most people wouldn't even realise it's there because it's so hidden. But I got another flat ride just there as well. Of course, I didn't mention that one. I love this building structure though. Again, really nice architecture once again. And then we come down here to yet another flat ride. So you're certainly not short of rides in this park. There's just ride after ride after ride. How many rides are in this park, actually? We've got 29 rides, 51 shops. Wow, that's quite a few rides. I would be very tempted to go with the car ride then. Take it down to 28. I don't think you need it, not gonna lie. Right, I believe that path takes us back down to where we were before, does it not? Yes, it does. And then where does that path take us over? Honestly, there's just so many different ways to go. And that takes us back. Right, that takes us back to where we were before. Okay, so if I kind of just follow that path around, and then I'll just come back on this bit. Okay. Oh, honestly, so many different ways to go. So we've still got a river rapids to go on as well. Hang on, that's... Oh, I see what you've done here. Okay, so you've built one of the boat rides to use it look like a river. To use it look like a river. That was absolutely amazing English there, Matty. To make it appear like it's a river. There you go, that made more sense. Yeah, really nice touch with that. I actually genuinely thought it was a ride for a second. But no, it's actually a rolling river. Not a rolling river. Oh, Matty, give up. Right, we're going to carry on walking around here. So, we've got toilets and a staff room there. We've got a queue path just here. This must be for the flat ride. Yes, it is. So, I like what you've done here. Almost looks like Stargate or something. Just with that structure on either side. So, we've got the coaster that we went on earlier on. Just coming up and over the top. I like this waterfall again here as well. Yeah. Right, so we come down to San Salvador. It was quite quiet around here. So again, just with your floor art once again. I was looking over there and then I just got completely sidetracked by that. That is one of the most original and unique things I have ever seen done. using the corner roof pieces to decorate around the flat ride. I have never seen anyone use a roof tile in that manner before. And it looks really good as well. I love that. That looks amazing. Right, backtrack. So, we've got the train station just there. I do like your building style. Really do. Got more shops just over there. And what have we got over here? So we've got a river rapids over there as well. I didn't realise there was a river rapids here. Honestly, there's just so many rides in this park. Now, I assume that this must take us back to like kind of semi where we were before. I can't believe how many times I'm having to zoom in and out this spotlight. It's crazy. So, we've still got this section up here. Hang on, let me just try and get my bearings. So here was the entrance. So we've done all of this. We've done all of that. So like kind of this side of the camera is all done. So we've still got this section. Okay, so if we kind of walk down here, and then when we come down here, we're going to have to walk back up there again. Right, okay, I think I've got it. I think I've got it. Alright, so we'll carry on walking down this path. I do apologise, Mr Snelders. This is what you get when you create a maze. I blame you entirely. I'm holding you completely responsible for this bad spotlight here, because I keep getting lost. So, we've got the gold mine. Hang on. Do you know what I've just realised? I've just realised something. Backtrack. We had a dark ride over here. See, I said I was going to miss something. I told you I was going to miss something, didn't I? Right, we had the dark ride over here that I said, don't worry, I won't miss it. Right, oh. At what point do I just give up and restart this spotlight? Right, okay. So, we've got a dark ride. Let's hop on this. Enjoy, everyone. I am going to go and recontemplate my life choices of doing park spotlights. So there we have the Battle of New Orleans, the dark ride that I very almost missed. That was crazy. That was absolutely insane. The fact that you put a flat ride inside here as well, just hidden. That is mental. Yeah, what an amazing ride that was. I'm so glad that we didn't miss it. So, right, let's go back to where we were now, shall we? I am so going to miss something in this spotlight. I do apologise. You're going to message me and you're going to be like, Matty, you missed like half the park. That's how I'm feeling right now. Right, we're going to carry on walking back down here. So we've got all these shops to our left. We've got this queue line here. So we've got gold mine. So, let's walk down this queue. And I believe this is another dark ride. It's a shooting ride. So, let's hop straight on this. This is one of the most mental parks I have ever spotlighted. It's completely mental. That ride was fantastic. Same as the last one. The two dark rides are amazing, but they almost feel so out of place in this park. I was not expecting either of them. They've completely just blown me away. Just how unique and different they are, and almost so out of place in this park. In a good way, it's not a bad thing. It's just weird, is all. Now, the exit brings us out here, so once again, you're trying to confuse me. So I'm going to go back up to where the entrance was and carry on this way. Yeah, great job. Really nice rides. Yeah, just bizarre. I don't really know what more to say than that. This park is absolutely mental. So, now I believe we have one last coaster to go on. So, let's walk up this queue, shall we? So we have El Paso. No, this is the River Rapids. Oh my day. Right, because of the length of time we've got going on the spotlight, it's quite a long spotlight. We're not actually going to go for a ride on it. We're just going to follow it round and have a look at it as we go around this way. Because we've still got another coaster to go on yet. Coaster? What's a coaster? We've got another coaster to go on, and then still look at this park at night, give out some closing thoughts, and then I am going to turn this video off and never do another spotlight ever again, because the trauma of this one is just too much. So, yeah, really nice decoration as we go around. Do you know what? That was actually quite a short river rapids as well. Oh, I like that. Oh, wow. Okay. I've got no idea where the ride entrance for that is. I do look around these parks before I film. I do promise. I know I've said that like a couple of times already, and you're all thinking, Matty, you clearly don't look around these parks. I do look around them. It's just that sometimes people create these mazes. Right. So we've got the Swift Drifters just over there, really nicely decorated with a train in the middle of it. Really nice decoration all the way around again. Right, so let's go on this coaster. So Eagle. And then this will be the final ride of the park, I think, until I find another hidden one that you put somewhere else. So Eagle, let's have a look at the stats, shall we? So green across the board. G-force is really nice, good limits, 73 mile an hour. 6 inversions, 1.3 seconds of airtime. So let's go for the final ride of the park. That was awesome. That was a really, really nice coaster. Really nicely done. Smoothed all the way around again. Some great inversions. The sight line that it gives from the very top of the lift hill. Just at the top of here where you can overlook the entire park. That is fantastic. Once again, interacting with itself, with the river rapids as it goes around as well. Yeah, brilliant. Really nice coaster. The coasters in this park are fantastic. I've really liked all of the coasters. So, we're going to hop out the exit. We're going to come down here. And then we're very quickly just going to walk back up this way again. Just to make sure that we haven't missed anything. So, we've got some more shops there. We've got a boat ride just here as well, which unfortunately we're not going to have the time to go on, I'm afraid. Just because of how long this spotlight has already gone on for. And we come round here, and we've got the Helium Ring just up there. And that brings us back to where we were before. We've got a drop tower just there. And I believe that is everything. Now, chances are there is probably a coaster somewhere that I have missed. I don't know. Let's have a look. As an overview of this park, it doesn't look like that much of a maze. It doesn't look like the type of park that is going to be really, really easy to get lost in. But it is. You've really tested me, this spotlight. I would like to say that I've had lots of fun this spotlight, but that would be lying. It's an amazing park. It's an absolutely fantastic park. To actually spotlight, it's quite difficult. I'm not going to lie. So, we need to have a look at this park at night. So let's just turn that around there. And let's just swap that to night, shall we? So, the lighting, not too excessive in the sense of lights. Just nicely, tactfully lit where it needs to be. I think a lot of the light that is actually coming off is from the rides and the shops themselves, with some other lights that you've placed around as well. Maybe would have liked to have seen just a little bit more light, certainly kind of like around the paths and things like that, because a lot of the path area does look quite dark in a lot of places. But the bits that are lit up really well. Yeah, really nicely done. So, closing out thoughts for this park. It's an incredible park. Once again, Mr Snelders, really nicely done. It's a strange park in the sense of its theming. It's just a bit mental, to be honest, with the car ride and then the two dark rides. Yeah, very surreal. But the coasters themselves are absolutely amazing. Absolutely love them. Your architecture is really good. Your building work, very impressive. The floor art that you do is really good as well. I really like that. The layout of the park, whilst I do joke and say it's a bit of a maze, it is a really good laid out park as well. I did like the layout of it, even though it was quite difficult to find my way around it. But yeah, great job. Really nice coaster. Really nice park. Do you know what? I need to go. This has been one of them spotlights that has just taken it completely out of me. I'm never going to spotlight another park ever again. I do apologise. Professional Matty, as always. So, if you did enjoy this spotlight and had lots of laughs at my expense, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you in a couple of years for another park spotlight. Goodbye, take care, stay safe, look after yourselves. Goodbye, everybody.